worship His holy name.
Hey, welcome to Man of Faith Ministry. I'm Brian, and I want to speak to you today a little bit on generosity. Now, I get so many things come through my email, sent to me through apps on my phone of devotions and inspirations and everything like that. People send me stuff. So sometimes I don't know where this comes from or where the verses that I talk about originate. This one actually came through and it was anonymous. I don't know who wrote it, but it wasn't me, so I give credit to the person who wrote it. And as I said, this is about generosity. So maybe you're used to thinking of generosity as a have to or a necessary but unappealing aspect of Christian life. You can't think of it that way. If so, if you do, let's take a look at 4 simple reasons why it's really the most intelligent way to live. Okay, so number 1, generosity is genius because it does change our lives. People who give generously feel great about it and find themselves blessed in ways that they never ever expected. Great things happen to those people who are generous, and great things happen to those around them as well. Now, Jesus said in Acts 20:35, I have shewed you all things, how that so labouring ye ought to support the weak, and to remember the words of the Lord Jesus, how he said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. That's the crucial words. It is more blessed to give than to receive. And then going on to Proverbs in 11:25, it tells us the liberal soul shall be made fat, and he that watereth shall be watered also himself. So in other words, a generous man will prosper. He who refreshes others will himself be refreshed. Okay. Number 2. Generosity connects us with others around us. When people are generous and gracious, they exude love and happiness. There's something very attractive about those who have a sense of kindness, who do nice things for others, who help others, who pick up a bill or go out of their way to do someone a favour. Generous people create positive feelings in their relationships. That's not just their loved ones, that's relationships with everyone around them. They cause others to want to be around them, with them. Okay? Number 3. Going through these fairly quickly, but generosity helps us invest in what matters. Generosity is also genius because it's guaranteed high yield investment. Forget stocks and shares. It's high yield investment to be generous to others. This is more than just a pragmatic issue. Spiritual generosity protects us from short-sighted, bad investments of our time, our talent, and our treasure, and of our long-term wealth. Now, in a sense, everything you do is an investment. Everything you partake in is an investment for your future. You are always pouring your time, your talent, and your treasure into something. Whatever you're pouring into, that's where your heart is. Where is your heart? Does it lie in the treasures of this world or the treasures of the next that you have been blessed with? Then we go on to number 4, generosity frees our hearts. So Jesus wants to protect us from bad investments and sets us up for everlasting ones. That's what he did. That's what he does for us every day. The principle is about something far more important than our finances though. It's a heart issue. It's a heart issue. Money is the mirror of our heart before God. If you want to be an accurate measure of your relationship with God, take a look at your bank account or your credit card statements. Notice and look and study where your money is actually going. That will tell you what you are really devoted to. Is it going out on materialistic things, or is it going out to things that can help others, to charities and all that sort of stuff? I don't advocate for big charities, big church charities, because I've seen so much where that money gets squandered. But is look at where your money is going, because that will tell you what you are devoted to. Now, there are two kinds of treasure in this life: those that are temporary and those that will last forever. We have to decide which kind we are going to live for, whether we are going to live for now or for eternity. If our eyes are on the things of God, He's our master. If our eyes are on the things of the world, then the world is our master. Who's your master, God or the world? Now, that's, in saying all of that, I believe personally that if you want to be generous, find local homeless people or people who are in trouble around you and ask them which organisations do the most to help them, because that's where you're getting the truth from. Many times it will not be the big organisation charities that they talk about. It will be the small privately owned groups, maybe several churches get together to bring things for people in need. But it will be the small groups that will benefit most. The big groups, the big churches, the big charities, they get money sent to them. They get millions of dollars donated to them. But the small groups don't. The small groups very often don't get grants or anything like that from local governments. So if you can find out from the people who really matter who the organisation is that helps them the most. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, I shall hopefully have another video for you next week. Please take care, stay safe, and may God bless your week. Thank you.